Right, boys and girls, welcome to the second channel. Now, what we're doing today is we're going to see what this great isle of England has to offer when it comes to fast food chains. I'm with James today. He's my resident food expert. James, there is a few ground rules. So, rule number one is it has to be an England-only chain, England or UK. Second rule is we have to order the most popular item on the menu. Now, either we work that out or we'll just ask the staff what the most popular item is, and we'll go from there. Also, we have a wonderfully made tier list here that we can smack each one on. We've got and all the way down. So we're going to rank them. And this is actually the official UK only food chain tier list. First up on the menu is an English staple. I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's Dixie's Chicken. Now, in the city that we are currently in, our home city, there is 2 Dixie's Chicken locations. One that we are about to go to, and 2, they found maggots in the chicken and it was rotting in the fridge. Just want to clear up that we are going to the one that doesn't have the maggots in.
We don't want extra protein.
But it would maybe add some flavour, so maybe that's for another video. It's all about the taste. Burger. Guys, I feel like I'm going to get robbed because I've got something valuable here. I might get... Got to keep my wits about me. Hello? Well, he says it's going to be lovely. Oh. Right, package secured. Don't need my seatbelt on to eat this. Maybe I do, it's a wild ride. Guys, first on the list, Dixie's Chicken. We got the loaded box meal. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Also, something we maybe didn't mention is we're going to rate each place on its presentation, its value for money, and of course, the taste. Love food, love Dixie. So in this package, we've got, what is it? A fillet burger, chips, 2 wings, and the drink. But I guess we can't really judge the drink.
The drink's going to be awesome anyway.
Yeah. This all costs a grand total of £7.98. We've come prepared. Right, we have a blade here. Only use this if you're an expert Dixie's eater. You're my sous chef. We've got the chips. We've got a dip. Dip 1, I think that might be garlic mayo. And we've got dip 2, I think that's burger sauce. On the value for money side, these fries are huge. This could feed a family, a Dixie's loving family. Right, shall we tuck into the chip? Just raw chip. Right, here we go. I mean, on its own, it's pretty naff.
There's not.
But like, I mean, what more do you want from a chip? It's not going to blow you away.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty.
But
hard
like,
to
they're nice chips to eat with a burger, though.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I need to clarify: if we do just eat a few of these things, none of the food's going to waste. Neither of us have eaten a single thing today, so this is the Dixie's breakfast. It is 3 p.m. First meal of the day: maggot-infested chicken.
Well, there's no maggots in the fries, which is.
Do you know what? I do find myself getting more at these.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
As far as chips go, they're just kind of good. They just work. I feel like a chip, you don't want too much. A nice bit of salt. Do you know what? I'm not a fan of when they chuck, these woke companies now are starting to chuck random spices on the chips.
Do you not like peri salt?
No, peri salt's fine. But I mean, when it comes like KFC, it's a little bit overboard. But this is good. Standard chips, they're nice.
Now
we're into the juicy stuff now. Now, back in the day, when we were young lads, we would eat this stuff regularly. Look at this.
Wow.
Now this is actually the goop, this is. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Hopefully it's cooked and in. I tell you what, it's glistening.
It is, bro. Bro, it's sparkling. It's pretty good.
It is good.
It is good.
The smile lit my face up. Nicely cooked too, if you can see that. Oh my God, it looks raw on the camera. Never mind. Oh, it's taking me back.
It is good.
You've got to get every bit off the bone.
How do you go about eating your wings? I've done this terribly because I'm in the car, but...
No, you've just got to go dirty on it.
Well,
Any means necessary.
You know when it's 2 bones? Do you not take one of the bones out and then...
I've heard that's the word on the street, is that's the way to do it. That's actually delicious.
It's good.
The wings weren't unbelievably hot, but I like it like that, as in hot in temperature. I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to spice, and the spice level was good. I could sit and eat loads of those, and that's
you could eat a box of like 50.
And they're not too big. Right, now onto the chicken strip. You get the cloud piece. Look at that. Nice white. Right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is good. It's pretty standard though. There's nothing special.
I bit it and I felt like it's really tender, but it doesn't really taste of anything. Do you think?
Yeah, the texture is unbelievably nice, but the taste is like, I feel like you could get this from a frozen, like it's nothing special.
Yeah, it tastes like air.
Very light.
Mm.
But it's good though. The spice is lingering.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, something Dixie's has got right. That crust they got on the outside,
Yeah.
they've got that to perfection.
Yeah. It's like glistening. It's sparkling.
Not tough at all.
Yeah.
Arguably the main event. Look at that. Oh, the mayo. Now, we need to get this out of the way on this channel. I'm not the biggest sauce fan. I order Big Macs with no sauce. But mayo is an exception.
Mayo is good.
I do like it. Again, pretty standard sort of UK chicken shop. Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. That piece of lettuce did ruin it a little bit.
I'm not going to lie. The little cross section. The lettuce isn't... first bite. Now, you see, for me, this is why I think a sauce ruins it, because all I can taste is mayo.
I was going to say that.
It's drowned in mayo.
It's like mayo and bread.
Yeah, I'm not tasting the chicken at all.
It's mayo and bread.
I actually can't tell you what the chicken tastes like.
I can't either. Maybe it's maggots.
The taste is fine, but there's no chicken. I'm getting nothing.
They got nice mayo, though. The bread's nice. Heinz did a good job. Do you know what I mean?
This is a Heinz burger. Heinz X Warburton's burger. That's actually quite mediocre for a chicken burger.
I thought it was going to be a lot better, but...
I think, you know what we're talking about, the strip being soft? I think it harms it in this situation. That's really mid.
That is mid.
The wings were really good. These sauces, let's see what we got here.
And we've...
Give it a sniff.
Wait, it smells a bit like glue.
Oh my God, it does actually.
Is that glue? I think it was glue.
We've got PVA glue. It is very gluey. It's taking me back to nursery.
We right. Just stiff the glue. That helped the chip.
Mine tasted like nothing. I got nothing on that. No, I'm not a fan.
I don't mind it.
I've had 10 times better garlic sauce than that. Now this, I'm not personally a fan of this. I think it might be spicy mayo.
It just tastes... Bro, it smells like PVA glue.
Oh. That's like sour. Oh, and it's getting hot at the end. Bloody hell.
Bro, I feel like I just caught a disease.
That's like something you'd find in like if you went into like...
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to breathe. I feel like if you went into a little Portuguese village or something and you found like a woman in the kitchen and just, fucking hell. That's ridiculous.
It's not that spicy.
It's quite hot.
I don't think it moved. I don't think it did anything for the chips.
No, that one did. Didn't do anything for me either. Now the drink doesn't count, but it saved me. It saved me. Rubicon mango. That's just what I needed to save me from the Portuguese spice. What a ridiculous contraption this is. How the piss am I supposed to get them out of there? You need scissors to get that out.
You need to buy scissors to open the scissors.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
No, I'm really strong.
Oh, Dixie's. Love food, love Dixie. What are we rating it? That Portuguese spice scared me a little bit. The chips were mediocre. The wings were nice.
Yeah.
The burger was just mayo and bread, and the strip was air.
Without the wings, I would say it was like bordering on D, like CD.
Yeah. The wings absolutely carried.
They were good.
That was ridiculous. Presentation, D.
Yeah.
Value for money, £8 for that.
Oh, no, yeah, the value for money is
the burger
very
was
good.
filling, even if it was just mayo. Value for money is like
I would say like a B.
A B.
Yeah.
The taste, all in one. Everything.
The only thing that had taste was the wings.
Yeah.
And the spicy mayo.
That had taste.
How can the rest of the chicken not taste like anything and the wings tasted like that?
It's looking like a C.
It does look like a C. Like a solid C, though.
A mid C.
Yeah.
Love food, love Dixie. I don't know if I go as far as love. It's going in C. Now, guys, I guess you could technically say that we're going from one bird, being the chicken, to another bird. Or should I say, birds. In the great land of the East Midlands, I believe, we have a bakery called Birds. It's Birds Bakery, fresh made that morning, cakes, donuts, sarnies. It's got a bit of everything. If you're not from the Midlands, I'm excited to introduce you to this place. It holds a close place in my heart, and I'm sure it does with James. Everybody around this area knows it. I have relatives that come over from Canada sometimes, and they come here just to try Birds. Hopefully it can hold up on the review, because I thought Dixie's was good too, but now it's gone down a little bit.
I haven't had Birds in years.
But you guys just wait for this. All right, guys, it's getting kind of dark now, but it's fine because this is the last place we've got in this location. Now, can I just say, look at that.
Wow.
I mean, in terms of presentation, does it get much better?
No.
I mean, it's not like gourmet. It's as good as we're going to get.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's like heavenly lit.
Bro.
Oh my, that is ridiculous. £2 it was for that.
Really?
£2 for a donut this big. And I've never had one of these, so I'm excited.
Really?
Never had one. Oh, look at that.
Does it have custard on the inside?
No.
Oh.
Cream. Oh, I forgot you don't like cream.
I don't like cream.
Guys, just get out. Just behave. Ah.
Right.
Let's go.
Don't, because I'm going to...
No, that's ridiculous.
Because I'm going to raid the shop. That is bloody lovely. Have a day. That is...
And you don't even like cream that much?
No.
Absolutely glorious. Because as far as cakes go, how does it get much better?
That's easily an A.
Like, it stays in its lane and it's just good at it. You know, like Dixie's, it was trying to do the wings. It was trying to do the burger. This is like, right, we're doing cakes and it's
We're
dead
doing
on.
cakes.
The fact that it's freshly made, that's what helps.
Yeah.
Okay, in it goes. No, for me, that isn't as good. That tastes like sugary to me.
Yeah.
There's sugar in the bread, so it's not bread you'd have with a sandwich.
Presentation, easily an A. So nice, so clean. The shop is insanely nice as well. Price-wise, what is it, £2?
No, I think it was £2.20, yeah.
You can't beat that, bro.
And it's like, I just ate half of it and got me going.
And then taste-wise,
The taste is
silly.
something else.
There has to be an A.
Bird's Bakery.
Oh my God, Dixie's moved its way up to S. No.
Dixie's, mate. You don't come on, get back up there. Get back down.
It heard us talking about the wings and thought, oh, I forgot that.
It's like, right, that's it. I'm trying my way up to S. Birds, you've won your place. You've deserved the spot in A tier. Absolutely glorious. Dixie's C, Birds A. How it should be, in my opinion. Now, to the shopping centre, where we're ticking off plenty more places. Why is it every light I drive up to go, hey? Oh, he wants a photograph.
Oh.
That's what it'll be.
I'll roll the window down.
Hi mate, that's £5. Oh, I'm about to run over some children here.
That kid has a vape.
And a fake Louis bag.
What's he doing?
Right. That would have been 1,000 points if I killed him. Right, guys, we're in. Do you want to take it? You take the wheel.
What do I say?
Don't know, just lead it.
We're going to get lots of food and things.
Right, guys, we're in the underground car park now of the shopping centre. The lighting is thankfully a little bit better. I mean, we have got a kind of... We've got
Makeshift setup.
a makeshift setup of a makeshift setup. Got our iPhones with our torches on that is blinding me. And there is a woman sat in the car just to the left of us that probably thinks something dodgy is about to go
Yeah,
on.
she probably thinks we're loonies, bro.
We nearly killed some children in the process, but we are here now. And boy, do we have a bundle of places to go. God, people are going to look at us like weirdos when we start pulling out this tier list.
We're going to be going like up and down, up and down.
Yeah, we're going to be literally going up and down, up and down.
Not in that way.
Yeah, that's after the recording ends. The next food chain is tortilla, Mexican food.
What would you say is like the most popular thing?
We got it, guys. We've got it. It came to a total of £10.30 for one burrito. To be fair, it is huge.
Yeah.
The house burrito.
Yeah, it's the house
gotta
burrito.
say that, yeah.
So it's chicken,
Yeah.
Mexican rice, black beans.
Yeah.
And then we got
Yeah.
guacamole for an extra. I think that was like £1.30 or something.
Yeah. Guacamole topping, £1.30. It comes to £9 for a large chicken burrito.
Yeah.
With £1.30 guacamole on top. This has got some weight to it. That looks like a nuclear bomb or something. Right, it might just be a jobby where we have to bite one after the other. I'm really scared.
I'm really
Guys,
scared.
I'm not good with this kind of food. Oh, to be fair though.
Oh, that smells.
To be fair, it does smell good. Go on then. Have a fat bite. Got to try and get everything. They put some funky sauce on it that I'm a bit worried about. There is somebody right opposite us right now. Healthy.
It does taste healthy. You're right. I'm getting the chicken now. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it, yeah.
It was like ramming the ingredients on.
The rice is good.
The rice is really nice.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but the guacamole adds so much to it. That's ridiculous how much that adds. I prefer something a little bit greasier with a bit of juice in it, but
Yeah, no, that's true actually.
it's definitely not dry this time. But you see, do you taste the black beans, how it's just mash?
Yeah.
It's just like mash. Do you know something I respect though? In a similar vein to birds, it just stays in its lane and
Yeah.
it does what it's good at. Yeah, burrito, boom.
Presentation wise, I think
It was nicely wrapped. It was nice. It was good. It was a B. It wasn't mediocre. It did its job well.
it did like the best that
Right,
it
so
could do.
B for the packaging, value for money. I'd say maybe it's a little bit high. Like I would say that's like an £8 for me. £1.30 for some guac on it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did say that made it though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on the value for money. I'm on B all the way through. What about taste?
I enjoyed it for what it was.
I can understand that if you love burritos, you like that.
The food was good. I would say the only thing, it wasn't dry, but you know if it was a bit greasy?
Yes,
Like
I want a
it
bit of
was a
juice.
bit like-
I've had a burrito from Taco Bell before, and that's a little bit too far the other way, but a little bit of juice and a bit of grease.
Do you know what I mean? I want to get messy a little bit. I would probably put the taste in like a B. But if I liked burritos, I think I would put that in an A.
I think this is a B all the way through.
Yeah.
A B for burrito.
It's like a really solid B.
pretty clear overall B for me.
Yeah.
Tortilla from the napkin.
From the napkin to the tier list.
From the napkin to the mouth from the
Tier list. That's my crown.
Ironically, it's going to be B for burrito. Look at this spread so far though.
We've got a bit of everything, haven't we?
Not bad. You got Dixie's in C. You got tortilla in B. Birds in A. Nice. On to the next place. It's an English favourite.
Could be an S tier.
It's Greggs. Mr. Rice. I would have made out of the flesh of children. Right, guys, we are back with it's an interesting lineup. We have got, of course, the most popular item, one sold every 4 seconds. The Greggs sausage roll in all its glory. It's extremely popular, it's extremely delicious, but James doesn't consume pork, so sadly, you'll see why I said sadly in a minute, we had to grab him a vegan sausage roll. Now I'm actually curious because I think this does have to be mixed in with the review. It's a part of the menu and it's probably very popular. It's the secondary skew to their most popular item ever. Right, without them touching, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
It doesn't. It don't look like it's been cooked.
That one looks like the raw version of this. Right, there you go, mate. Do you want the bag?
This is whiter than me, bro. It's almost the same colour as the fucking bag.
What are we saying then for presentation? You've got to think it's function as well. Like you get your Greggs and you're eating it straight away.
Yeah, you're
So,
talking about.
It's just a C in it.
C, yeah.
It's not bad. D is
Yeah.
where it starts to go, yeah, that's rubbish. Yeah, and they got some crimbo decorations. Birds was the only other one that had a Christmas decoration. I'll take a bite and then we'll save the best till last. It was £2.
£1 each.
Now there has been inflation.
Yeah, didn't they used to be like 50p?
I think they used to be about 60p. It's a sausage roll. It's nice and warm.
Yours is warm?
Yeah, hot.
Oh, that's great, that is.
It is good though. I'm not going to lie. We're not including it in the review because it's not necessarily the most popular item, but I am, all of you watching that are screaming at the screen, I am acknowledging the fact that the steak bake exists and the pizza.
The pizza's very good.
We're considering that in, and they are both extremely nice. I'll tell you where this downfalls a little bit. Greggs performs best when you're dying for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, I want a Greggs.
You know when you're out and about and you're like, oh, I'm starving.
Yeah.
But I'm in a rush.
And then you see it and you're like, oh, I've had one of those in an airport once. It was the only thing that was left and it was one of them. And I had it and it was actually quite good. I think the fact it's cold doesn't help. I don't know what it is in the middle.
One thing I will say about Greggs though, actually, they don't give you like napkins or a brush pan and dustbin, whatever they call it. Because you tap one of these bastards and it's all over you.
Yeah, I'm covered. The car is literally, I'm drowning in. And I have noticed, it's a bit funny that, look at that, the sausage is only on one side. And then that's all just pastry.
Yeah, because they've got to seal it in, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess that's part of it. You can't knock Greggs pastry though. I think we should probably give it some points for how it shines. Well, how mine shines. I'll have a bite as well. It's gone back for a second bite, so it's not inebriatingly bad.
Not actually that bad. Do you want to go on, bro?
Yeah, go on then. This is good because I've got the taste of the original in my mouth. Ooh, it smells like nuts. Oh wow, that's really good. That might be the best tasting, worst looking thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
Greggs, you've surprised me. That's really good.
I would give that like a B or an A. That was really good.
One thing I will say about Greggs that I think maybe puts it at the A tier is whenever I've tried a sausage roll, I've eaten it and I've gone, oh, you know what, like it's just not like Greggs though. They're quite greasy and they're very fatty too. That's pastry for you. Greggs, you're going in A tier. English staple, that is.
Yeah.
There's definitely better chicken places. And talking of chicken places, next up, Nandos.
Nanzinis.
Right, welcome back, guys. You join us in a very dark, very cozy, almost mukbangy in a car park. And we have got the world famous Nando's. Arguably one of the most famous food chains that we have here. Now, I just want to add, guys, before we try the food, we got a boar fried chicken, 3 wings, and we got chips with peri salt, which is very important. Now, I think Nando's is going to take a big hit on the value for money because it is expensive.
Probably.
Now, I don't know I've never had a butterfly burger.
I've never had one.
I don't really know what it entails. My Nando's order personally is I get a half chicken. I like it off the bone. I like to cut away at it. You're a wrap kind of guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
They've skimped a bit.
They've skimped a bit.
Right, here are the chips, guys. Now, these are the chips. Now, peri salt, I should have known, I should have bought my own. I've got some at home. I love it that much. I have peri salt at home on everything. I'm a big peri salt fan, but normally, sometimes they nice you, but today they've
scammed us.
Right, have one.
This is worth more than all of those Dixie chips. One of these chips.
So fluffy as well. That's how you do a chip. Some people like crunchy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. I like soft and fluffy on the inside and then with a tiny bit of crunch on the outside, but it has to be soft.
Proper.
You could sit and eat them while you're watching the telly. Designed well because they soak up the sauce. Stop it.
We didn't actually get any sauce.
We didn't. Okay, next, onto the wings. Now, it is important to mention, we went for medium spice. Now, that is my own personal preference. I think medium is a good one to go. It's middle of the range. It's none of that plain crap or mango. Medium's a nice one. It's not too hot. It's not nothing. It's just a nice mix.
You know, like mild? What do they do? Like wash it in water?
Oh, there's some condensation here. Some chicken. Chicken is a bit smelly, isn't it? Poultry, it smells a bit like that's not the nicest smelling.
Are they still clucking?
As far as Nando's wings go, guys, that's a bit... Ooh.
They look a little bit like my veggie sausage roll.
Bit raw. Nando's is kind of known for having its charred. Dig in. I'm definitely a grilled guy over a fried guy.
Oh, 1000%.
It's all right, you know. It's not the best I've ever had. I don't know.
It's mid, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It's really mid.
It got worse. It just tastes like... Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like buffet chicken. It just tastes like a Costco roast chicken. There's not any Nando's to it.
No, it's like not saucy.
I think we've got a bad one.
It literally tastes like, oh, you know, if you went to like a wedding.
Got a nice little box. You know what? I'm not knocking the presentation. Nice box. Well designed. I love the Nando's logo as well. That's wicked, that is.
The colours are really nice as well. Like, you know, the stickers.
It might be an A. Because I didn't say birds. I was like, oh, it has its own box.
Yeah.
Even the bag was decorated.
Yeah.
Okay, it's definitely an A for presentation. Those wings were like... I would actually even go to say that towards the end, it was a D. Towards the end, I actually didn't even enjoy it that much.
I didn't enjoy those at all.
Maybe Nando's won't be a topper. We've got to judge it by the most popular thing.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
That's jam. No, it's jam. It's not.
I'm not going to like this.
Why?
Oh my God, I'm going to gag.
Why?
I am actually going to gag.
Why?
I can't do stuff like that.
Stuff like what?
No, I can't do stuff like chili jam crap or that.
It's good.
No, I can't do that stuff. Right.
It looks quite flat though, does it not?
Let's dig in.
He's not happy.
It's dry. Right.
This is our most popular item.
Who's ordering this? Oh, that's rough. Right.
There's no way.
The chicken's really bad.
Yeah. This is probably the worst Nando's I've ever had.
We've been just cursed today.
You're choking on the chili jam.
Oh, that's horrible.
Bro, this is shit.
It's like comically falling apart.
The chicken, look at the chicken, it's just falling off. I was so excited for this as well.
Bro, it's bone dry. Wait, listen.
Bro, you could club a man to death with that. It's so dry.
That's truly awful. Oh my God. No, I can't do that anymore.
This is one of the worst things I've ever eaten in my life. If you gave this to a homeless man, he'd beat the shit out of you.
If I was homeless and you gave me that, I'd call the police. Nando's, man. This is honestly one of the worst Nandos I've ever had.
Yeah, no, bro, it's making me feel ill.
I love Nandos.
Nando's is my favourite place on earth. Somebody mentions the word Nando's and I just get excited.
This wing's so bad.
The wings are bad. Bro, the wings, how is a burger bad? No, that's awful.
Oh my God, I actually can't eat the rest of that. I can't eat the rest of a chicken wing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I love chicken wings. That's horrible.
That is awful.
This has opened my eyes, this has.
Yeah, to all of the psychopaths that order this shit, £20.
Who in their right mind is ordering that? That is utter woke nonsense, that is.
The chips were good though.
Oh yeah, let's get some. Let's have some more of them.
Bring the chips back. And Chipotle. Chipotle.
Chipotle? Why are you not saying the T?
Chipotle?
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 You're saying Chipotle?
Chipotle, yeah. Okay, that's made me feel happier now.
£20 of that down the drain. I think I'd rather pick a live chicken up and take a bite out of it. I can't believe I'm actually saying that Nando's was so bad. If you're not English and you come to the UK, don't listen to us on this one.
Yeah, be deterred.
Do listen to us. Do not order that thing.
That is shit.
That's awful. You know the butterfly effect? You know, like the idea that like a butterfly lands on a flower in China and it causes an earthquake in India or whatever. That's not the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect is when you buy a butterfly burger from Nando's and you eat it and you start to recoil in terror.
That could turn a sane man insane.
It could turn an insane man sane.
If I was being tortured and you wanted information out of me, if you gave me one of those and said you have to eat that or you tell us everything that you know, I'd tell them everything. I'm not joking.
Stuff that they didn't even ask. Bro, I'm tasting it twice because it's coming back up and I'm tasting it again.
Just look at that, bro.
Oh,
that's the worst chicken burger I've ever had. I'm not joking. That's the worst chicken burger I've ever had.
That's the only thing that's staying. This is going to the wolves.
Genuinely.
What's it going in?
If we were basing it off of that meal just there, if I paid £20 for that meal,
I did.
If I went out, right? And my friends were like, oh yeah, like, let's go to a restaurant, it's really nice. Genuinely, it's an F or a D. I would say D.
That's a D. Presentation was A. Value for money was like...
That's an F.
Yeah, an F.
Easily.
Genuinely an F.
Like, it might be a Z.
And the taste was a D.
Yeah.
So, it's a D.
Yeah, it's a D.
Oh my gosh.
That feels awful to put Nando's that low.
That is awful. Bro, when we went into this video, I said to James off camera, I said, do you know, I think we're going to struggle here to get ones that are bad because they're all nice. And I thought it would be sitting on S laughing at all the others.
Yeah.
Guys, since it's pitch black and pissing it down, we'll see you tomorrow where we've got a whole new set of places in a new destination. We'll see you then. Right guys, welcome back. Now, instead of being tomorrow, it is actually nearly a week later, if not a little bit longer. When you guys are watching this, it'll actually be 2025.
That's crazy.
You're in the future, guys. Now, we're in the great city of Nottingham today. We've got plenty more places to tick off on the list of our fast food chain journey. And the next one is Pret a Manger. Right guys, we are at Pret a Manger. Now, we asked them at the counter what the most popular item was, and they claimed it was the chicken and basil hot wrap. James will have a bite of that, and I'll have a bite too. So that's supposedly the thing that people order the most, I guess. And then we got a ham and cheese mustard toasty. As you guys will probably learn as videos come out on this channel, mustard is probably, I'd say, is my least favourite thing on planet Earth. I absolutely despise mustard. I hate it. So let's get straight into it. Now, you buy it cold, and then you heat it up.
Yeah, they heat it up at the counter.
Oh, it's steaming.
That doesn't look that bad.
Right, bottoms up, I guess. It's very greasy.
Yeah, it's greasy and cheesy.
You know what? Oh my God, that's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
That's insane.
That's really good. And you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but the mustard is so good.
Really?
Yeah, bro, I must just not like English mustard.
Really?
I wasn't familiar with your game, Pret.
Pret?
That's nice. Right, dig in. We've had to travel to get this.
Pretty good.
I'm going to have to finish this.
I can taste peppers. I got no chicken. Look, you see that? I got none of the chicken. Oh, good. Good, no?
Wow.
But I'm really surprised. Wow. That's really good.
Do you know one thing I'll say about this? It's proper like home food, soul food. Bloody hell. I've only ever had Pret once, guys. I was extremely hungover and I came in and got a sandwich and it was extremely mid. This is absolutely delicious.
It has been dissected. This tastes like how I thought tortilla should have tasted.
Let's get on to the rating. Now, value for money, I will say, guys, for a sandwich and a chicken wrap, it was £11.30. That's a little bit steep for me. Like, what was it? The toasty was £5.50. Now, I don't think that's too bad. I guess it's feeding two of us for 11 quid.
I feel like this is more filling. Bro, like, look at the amount of chicken. Like, look at this. Like, that is unreal.
It's like proper ham, proper nice, brown bread. And can you believe it's converted me to a being like, I'd bite it and I'd be like, ugh, like mustard. Yeah. But I can't tell you how much the mustard complements the ham. You've got like the mustard up top and the ham down here, taste-wise.
In terms of value, I think it's perfect. I wouldn't come here every day, but like if I was out and about and I was like, do you want to know what, like?
I'll treat myself.
Yeah, I'll treat myself to like something that I want. I don't want to go to a restaurant.
It's definitely not an A because it's on the expensive side. Okay, value, we're locking in a B, I think. Yeah. Presentation, it came in these nice sealed things with a nice label, clear. We could go straight in. We could tell what everything was instantly. You get napkins. The bag's enclosed if you're traveling to work. I think we definitely need to give it points for its portability. And I think my sandwich is as well presented as a sandwich could be.
Mine exploded.
James's is a little bit ruined. I guess it's kind of like mush in the box. I'd say presentation-wise, do we just roll with the B?
Yeah.
B. Presentation is a B. Now, the main event. Taste. Now I think this one's going to drag it up.
I think it will as well.
For me, the taste is an A.
I think my taste is an A.
Or would I even go an S? Maybe an A, because I'm not sure what an S would be.
It's like a wrap, right? And it tastes like it has rice. That's how much food is in there. It tastes like it has rice in it, but it doesn't. I would give mine an A. I think the wrap is an A.
I'll settle for an A. Taste is an A. Now, guys, we're in public. We can't really lug around a tier list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my lovely, beautiful, handsome, extremely sexy assistant to pin the location on the tier list. Right, overall, because we were teetering on an S for the taste, Pret comes in at an A. What a surprise.
I thought it would have been really low as well. Because there's so many of them as well. Like, it's clear why there's so many of them now.
I know, I can't wait to tuck into this. Up next, guys, not necessarily English staple in terms of the country that it originates from, but it's definitely popular. Next up, we're going completely to the other side of the spectrum for food. It's Joeseppi.
Yo.
We are in Joeseppi. We've got their signature Yo salmon roll. Our signature salmon avocado and mayo rolled in orange masago. It looks nice. Here's the etiquette, James. We've got the chopsticks. Got to eat it with the chopsticks because otherwise we look like dumb Englishmen. Just get a little bit of soy sauce here. Like that. Right, and then you dunk in the soy. What's your opinion?
I don't like sushi.
This is their signature dish. Salmon avocado.
I don't know what it was. I think it's the texture. You know when you bite food?
There was no like resistance. It was a bit slimy. I feel bad because I don't know how to judge sushi that well. First we'll do value for money. So the way it works, you've got a conveyor belt system and they sort of come around on conveyors and then there's different coloured plates and you take the plate off and then you just eat it and then the colours correspond to different prices. So for the 4 rolls that we just had, it was £5.95. Now sushi is very famously quite expensive. I think £5.95 for 4 rolls isn't bad. It's like £1.50 a roll.
Yeah.
Like if I came in and I was having a little snack, you're supposed to come with friends and sort of pick and choose, and I like the conveyor, it's cool. But I could pick something off right now and start eating it. I'd say value for money wise, I'd say it's like a solid.
I'd say a B then.
A B?
A B.
Yeah, I'd say the price is a B. It's good. It's definitely not bad. It's probably like average sushi. It's better than you'd get from like Asda.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's freshly made. Okay, so B for value for money. Yeah. B. Presentation?
Presentation.
That's got to be.
That's easy.
Like, I think I'd argue that maybe the presentation might even be an S.
The actual concept of it, like they're making the food in front of you, then they're putting it on a conveyor belt in front of you, constantly plates moving around, you can pick and choose what you want. I would say it's an S.
It's in a little UFO. You take it out, eat it, chopsticks, soy sauce. I think this might be our first S for presentation. In terms of you come in, you sit down, it's the best presentation.
Yeah, and the colour coordination thing is like really...
Dead easy. Come in, that's £5.
Yeah, that colour's $5.
The conveyor's really cool.
Yeah.
There's LEDs all around the conveyor. S for presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the big boy, taste.
I don't like sushi. I've never had salmon either.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'd give the taste an A. So what if we meet in the middle and say B?
Yeah.
So the taste is sitting solidly at a B. I say Joeseppi. for what it is, sushi, sit down, nicely presented, I think it's going to have to go 8 here. 2 8 tiers. Maybe Nottingham's bringing it.
Maybe that's what it is.
Derby.
Maybe it's Derby.
Let's go Nando's again. Get a new rating. Right, guys, we forgot to mention it at Joeseppi, but the next place is right opposite us. Now, this is a bloody British staple.
This is a very staple.
Get your pints out, because we're going to Wetherspoons. Bash! Right, boys and girls, we're here, the berry hotspot, Spoons. Now, for any of you guys that aren't from England or are in England and live under a rock somehow, Wetherspoons, it's basically a chain of English pubs. They're kind of all across the country. They're usually big old bank buildings or
churches
or big grand buildings that they turn into a boozer.
Yeah.
And you kind of go in, sit down, order on the app. The food's brought to you. It's very sort of cheerful pub food. Nothing spectacular, although I love it. They do a nice steak here. Booze is cheap as chips. It's just nice. Come out with your mates. A lot of people go on nights out to Spoons before they go to the club. They start their nights out here, yeah, I'd say it genuinely, out of all the ones we've had, this is probably the most staple. I think people love it. We've had 2 A's today, Pret and Joeseppi. Let's see if Spoons lives up to the hype. Now, in terms of the most popular item, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to go for, because everything at Spoons is popular.
It has to be the burger, right? Burger and chips. Classic
burger and chips, get a Coke.
On tap Coke.
Obviously, we're not going to be drinking in the video, but it is probably something to include that the alcohol is very cheap. Got a vast menu here. Look at this. It's like a fucking novel. We should say we're actually filming this on New Year's Eve. So in a few hours, this place will be heaving.
It's not been that busy anywhere.
Lucky that we came. We came early today, so everywhere's been dead. Guys, we've just asked the staff, how did we even forget? We're in the most British pub chain in England. The most popular item is the fish and chips.
I think the only way that we could probably get more British is if we had beans and cheese on toast.
And a cup of tea with it. Let's get ordering. And you can do it craftily on the app here. You can just get on the app, give it a little order. Guys, we've had an absolute mare. There's no bloody fish and chips in stock.
The most British place in the world.
We're singing its praise and it's out of bloody stock. We've gone for the next best thing. A small, classic British beef burger. If we can't get a fish and chips, we'll go for the beef burger instead. It's here. Now, I usually remove the tomato when I eat a burger, tomatoes. But we have to leave it on. Also, can I say, why are these chips like nuclear orange, by the way?
Yeah,
they don't normally look like that.
They look like what's it?
Right, what do you want to do? Do we dig into the chip first?
Yeah, chip first.
Right.
You can't go wrong with pub chips, ever.
So potatoey.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, soft and fluffy on the inside, and then a little bit of crunch on the outside. That's these. Cut this bugger. Not bad.
It's a lot of salad.
It's very fresh. I'd say it's like 70% salad and tomato. It could have done with some cheese, couldn't it?
It really could have. Like, can you taste the beef?
Maybe a hint of it. When you're getting just a beef burger, yeah, no cheese, the burger has to shine.
Yeah.
It has to be like juicy, seasoned. Like the burger has to be like the main event, and it's not really showing up. It's probably just a microwave jobby, I'm not going to lie. The onions really punch through That's the most seafood I've ever had.
I think the chips bump it a bit though.
True.
The taste.
Yeah, true.
The chips are really good.
Let me have another one of them. That was like an S tier chip.
I don't think it's an S. If it was a bit of season, probably put like Cajun seasoning on, or like peri-peri salt on those, and it would absolutely kick like a donkey. It's probably like an A.
I'd say the chips probably bumped the whole meal up to a B.
Yeah.
It's probably the most bang average burger I've ever had. I'd probably say it's C. The chips are so nice that it bumps it up to a B for me. A low B though. A low B.
Yeah.
Value for money. £5.44. I know, it's not as good as I thought it'd be, you know.
No, I thought it would be a bit better.
If that was a fiver, I'd be like, spot on.
I genuinely thought that like this meal was like $3.75. That's what I thought it was going to be.
The chips are the bulk of your meal, which is always a dangerous game. To have your chips be better than the main course. Also, we've got to mention as well, guys. So basically, everywhere you go, there's normally like at least 2 Wetherspoons, if not like 25. So we didn't want to cherry pick any Wetherspoons. We just found the first one that was close to us and went in, and we judged it off that. Interior, lovely. Atmosphere, oh, that's a good one. Atmosphere is always, I know we're not rating that, but the atmosphere in the Spoons is always nice. It's warm, there's plenty of people, families, chatty. The atmosphere is always nice, but we came in and there was no fish and chips. Now, I don't know how we're going to deduct anything from there besides presentation. Right, value for money, I'd say C again.
Yeah.
C. I don't feel ripped off. The thing is with Spoons is really good for drink. That's where it comes in. Like your drinks and your booze is cheap, but your food, presentation. The plate's nice. Plate's lovely. You get your grandma's best fine china plate.
Yeah, I think it's good.
And I think the phone app helps. I know it's not
Oh,
presentation, I don't really know where to rope it. But like the fact I can sit down, open my phone, bang, type it in, table number, I don't even have to lift a finger, and it just comes straight here. But then we've got to remember that the fish and chips weren't available. I think we put it at a C.
Yeah.
So overall, I think Wetherspoons is sitting at a C tier, as my lovely assistant will now be placing it on the board. I'm not going to lie, that's a pretty good spot for spoons.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It is middle of the range, isn't it? Cheerful, nothing special. Guys, onto the final destination of the whole list. We didn't do Barbarito before all of you start commenting, where's Barbarito? We didn't do it because we did Tortilla, right? It's basically copycat of each other. It was one or the other.
And we actually did research, and we found out that Tortilla was actually founded first.
Did we?
No.
Okay. Onto the last and final place. Maybe we're saving the best till last.
No, we definitely are saving the best till last.
Yeah, but we said that with Nandos, so let's keep our mouth. Next up is Pepperinios.
Pepe's.
It's Pepe's. Please be good. Right, guys, we are here. The final destination is Pepe's Chicken. It might just be called Pepe's. I don't know if it's called Pepe's Chicken. We've ordered the famous, or in some people's eyes, infamous, chick and rice box. It's kind of just a box with rice and chicken. We've paid extra for extra chicken. And then you get this garlic mayo that you say is like golden liquid. I say it's kind of a drizzle, a garlic drizzle that you put over the top to keep the meal moist. Very famous from Pepe's. If you ask anybody, I think it's probably the most popular item.
Oh, easily.
It's their most featured item, that's for sure. We're not messing about with chips this time. Just straight chicken rice box, drizzly garlic sauce. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got it. So, I've got mild, James has ordered hot. I guess maybe we can see what the range of spice. Here's the thing, guys. The mild at Pepe's is always way too hot for me.
Do you think Nando's could do that?
I don't like talking about Nando's. Not friends anymore. Look at that. Now, guys, there's one thing that Pepe's was great is there's a little contraption here where you pull the side out, you pull the other side tab out, then you get a sort of...
It's so beautiful.
Oh, mash it down like that. Garlic mayo. You crack it open. Oh my God, guys. Talk about PVA glue. If the other one smelled like it, give it a sniff.
Don't, because I'm getting excited.
Right then, you just drizzle it all over. All over.
This time it's a bit thicker, no? Do you not think?
It is a bit thicker actually today. I will sing its praises. Then you always order an extra pot to just... Wait, do you chuck the extra pot on now? Or is it a backup?
I have.
I'm a bit of a noob. I'm a noob.
Where you drizzle it on the top, then you eat it, reload, then you
Because
mix
the point
it.
is, guys, you have to have the garlic sauce. It's like a pivotal point. It's like having a
you
sandwich
have
without
to.
the bread.
Yeah.
You have to have it.
I remember when I told my brother to come here one time, and he got it without the garlic sauce, and I nearly ripped his head off. He said it was mid, then he got it with the garlic sauce, and he went, do you want to know what? Top tier.
It's delicious. Okay, let's dig in. How much was it?
The box by itself, without the extra chicken, is £7. But with the extra chicken, I think you pay £2.
So it was around, let's just say it's a tenner.
Yeah.
Wow.
There is not a place in the UK that makes better stuff like this.
Do you know what I love about this? It's like a meal. I know that
Yes.
sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know when you go to McDonald's or KFC and you get a burger, it's like, all right, I'm having a fast food burger. This is like, they've got your rice, you've got your chicken. It's almost, I could argue that it's probably healthy too. I mean, just, what do you think? Juicy? Normally, okay, I'll tell you what, like most chicken places, Pepe's can suffer from being a bit dry sometimes. I will say, guys, one thing that puts me off Pepe's a tiny bit is, for me, it's how hot it is. It's not that I hate spice. I'm not very good with really, really spicy things, but I like a bit of spice. So I always get the mild, but the mild is like ridiculously hot for me. But this time, it's not. I don't know why. It must be because we're sat inside. They've like niced us. The best part about it is you have a garlic mayo to cool down the heat. It's like, you know when you put creme fraiche into a meal and it removes some of that kick?
Creme
It's like,
fraiche? What is that?
Bro, don't.
What is creme fraiche?
Bro.
Creme fraiche? What is creme fraiche?
You don't realise how ridiculous you're saying. You're like saying, what's water?
Creme fraiche? What is that? What do you have it with then?
You just like put it into food and it makes like creamy dishes. How do you not know what creme fraiche is? In terms of texture, what do you think?
Bombay bad boy. Yeah, you get pieces like this where it's sort of like the edge of the chicken and it's a bit charred. I like it, but sometimes it can get like really bony.
It's perfectly coated. You know when you get that bite, you can have pretty crappy bites. You know, like if you get a bite and there's not much garlic on it, you just get rice. There's a little bit of chicken, and it's like you might have one bite that's like spectacular, and the next one's like, well, I'm jealous of the last one.
Yeah. I like my rice how I like my women. Hot and spicy.
I like my rice how I like my women, covered in Pepe's garlic sauce.
Yes. Right, so what are you saying for presentation? That's an interesting one.
So it needs points for it being boxed. You grab it and you can move.
Oh, true.
Bear with me because this is a roller coaster. I think it gains points for getting the box, then it loses points for when you open it and it's just that cube.
Yeah.
When you open it and you see the cube, it's like microwave meal territory, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you
I
see it
know,
and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, what am I about to eat?
Yeah.
Then it just goes poof and falls to pieces. Garlic mayo, once you start drizzling, you're like, oh.
This looks good.
Yeah, it has a glow up.
Yeah, it does.
It has a glow up.
It does.
You couldn't eat it on your lap.
In a car, it'd be too messy.
Yeah.
But I think just the practicality of like being able to unfold it, I think it like verges on an A.
The thing is that it's not like there's no care that's gone into the presentation. It's not like nicely presented. I'd say B is a good rating. It needs marks for like how iconic the garlic drizzled chicken is.
The grizzled chicken is. But you know, if I see somebody have Pepe's, I'm clawing at my screen.
I still think it might be a B.
I would be happy with it.
Okay, a beef presentation. Value for money, a tenner.
For what you're getting, it's like you said, I think you couldn't have put it any better. It's a meal. This is like done me.
The thing is that helps in its favour is it's extremely filling.
Yes.
Okay, value for money, let's just give it like a...
I would say that it's like a B then.
All right, B. B for value for money. It's feeling good for me.
Yeah.
Now taste.
No,
Definitely either an A or an S.
If every bite was a good bite, it would be an S easily. But sometimes you get those straggly little bits.
Taste is going at an A. So overall, as my assistant will now show you, Pepe's is going up at an A tier.
Deserved. So deserved.
Definitely. Very good. Very solid. Right, guys, we're ending on the high. At Pepe's, we've gone through and we've ranked pretty much every England-only fast food chain that there is. At least the big boys, anyway. We didn't do Barbarino, but
It's basically like tortilla.
but it's
anyway.
the same thing. There's no point. We're not going to start doing dupes. What's the thing you've enjoyed the most on the whole tier list?
Probably this.
Pret, like, I never in a million years would have thought this Pret was the one that blew me away the most.
Yeah. It was so nice.
No, it was
Like,
really
it was
good.
genuinely so nice.
Guys, I'll overlay a formal image of the rankings here on the screen. So you, when you go out on your English fast food adventures, you can refer to this list. We've also got a Discord server. That's new. You can click that in the description and go and join there and maybe share your fast food adventures. Thank you guys for tuning in if you've watched this far. There'll be plenty more food videos to come, don't you worry. If you want to head over to the Twitch, I'll be streaming me doing solo food things. The channel's very early days, but there's plenty more to come throughout 2025. So if you enjoyed it, give it a like.
You're dying again.
The Portuguese spice. It's back. Give it a like. If you're coming from the main channel and this is the first time seeing the channel, click subscribe if you haven't. Go check out James's stuff. It'll be linked below. Guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. And with all of that said, it just interrupted me, Ad. And with all of that said, goodbye.